guys, welcome back to another Creative Shock podcast. I'm your co-host Limelight, and we have my co-host Gazmas here. Hey Gaz, very special video today, mate.
Very special, very special one.
We have been blessed. We do currently have a situation going on where there are a few content creators that have spoiler videos coming out, and we were selected to do one of them.
Yeah, we've got a couple of spoilers and very vague instructions on how to release these spoilers. So we've got just a little short video of how one might work in the wild. Hope you guys enjoy.
Okay, so I'm now level 11. So I'm going to Arcane Blast you for free, dealing 11 damage to you.
Yep.
And then I'm going to Arcane Blast again for game. GG.
Hold up. Revitalizing Cleanse. Luxem Sight. Luxem Sight. Luxem Sight. Luxem Sight. Sink into oblivion. So I'll be healing for 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And draw a card.
I'll end my turn.
And I'll reveal again, healing for 12.
Yep, heal for 12.
I'll recover for 3. Luxem Sight. I'll recover for 3. Revitalizing Cleanse. Luxem Sight. Luxem Sight. Luxem Sight.
Don't be lying. And say screw you to the ability to recover. With my friend Morgan's Soul Guide. Coming this August. In Fractured Crown.
Pop my book and draw a card. And I'm going to play Morgan's Soul Guide. You can no longer recover.
Guess we can say goodbye to recovering.
Goodbye to recover. What is going to happen to Lux and Xander in set 2? My goodness.
Oh, do you know what? Water Xander, he's been getting a little bit too much. People are starting to play it.
Going over the actual card in detail. So it's Morgan Soul Guide. It is a 2-cost normal card. It is a unique ally, cleric/mage human. So you can only have one on the board. It has a very interesting situation where it has 3 different things that you need to meet to get certain things. So if you are level 1+, you can prevent all non-attack damage that will be dealt to Morgan. So any mage spells, any skills cannot affect Morgan. Level 2+, your opponents cannot recover. So those pesky Luxem Xanders or Water Xanders can no longer heal. And then class bonus, if you are a cleric or a mage, at the beginning of your recollection phase, you may glimpse 1. And if you don't glimpse, you may recover 1. So you get the healing on your side as well, which is kind of cool.
And something that you may have noticed, because I'll pop up both, it comes in a very spicy collector.
Very spicy. My goodness.
Now, for the devs, obviously I come from a flesh and blood world, and I'm humbled to be given a spoiler. Sometimes when they get given the spoilers, they get given the card. Now, I don't want to act like, I'm not grateful for the spoiler, but just ideas, just throwing them up there, seeing what sticks.
Do you think
there's one of them?
Do you think this would, if we had this right now in our current meta, would it be played?
Water's hand is probably not represented enough, but for them to put this card out, and with some of the water cards that we have seen, water probably looks like it's going to start being represented a bit more. And you might not run this in your... it's probably not a main deck. It's probably a sideboard, or if you're really focusing on that level 2 possibility. But class bonus, glimpsing, recovering 1... or if you don't glimpse, like the glimpse could be strong, but it might not just stick around long enough.
Arcane Rye runs it?
Potentially. It's only a 2-cost, which is nice. So it's not a big investment. Your opponent is probably going to clear it. They do have to swing into it.
Yeah.
So before we discuss this card here, you're thinking, okay, they can't zap it, they can't sparkle light it, can't fireball it. They need to do attack damage.
Exactly right.
Well, maybe we have another spoiler that can maybe keep this card on the board.
Ooh.
So I will pop up our spoiler number 2, and that is Stalwart Shieldmate. And this is a 2-cost normal ally guardian human that has the new keyword Taunt. And that reads, while awake, this ally must be targeted before other units you control during your opponent's attack declarations, if able. And it also has floating memory.
That's
So
ridiculous.
if you have this and Morgan out, Shieldmate has to be attacked first. Gets you some nice floating memory. It's also got 0 attack, 2 health. So it's
So it's a Swift recruit that has to
directing
be
attacks.
attacked. A Swift recruit that has to be
Yes.
attacked.
Yes. Now, look, I'm not going to say she's going to replace Swift Recruits, like even in those win decks that play Swift Recruit, because sometimes the choice of intercept and when to intercept is valuable.
Mm.
But this could become a staple, this card.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
This card could become a
This
staple.
taunt keyword sounds extremely good. Like the fact that you have to attack it puts you in a weird situation where if Windex are running taunt cards, you are forced to play into their hand tricks. You're forced to
Yeah.
get favorable winded. You're forced to be reclaimed, and you are wasting time. So these
Yeah.
cards with taunt are going to be slowing down the game so much, and it gives so much more space for cards like Bushwhack Bandit to be behind something where they
Yes.
can't be attacked and they can do more effects.
Yeah. I love this card. I really like to see Guardian's got, like the card we have saying Lancelot, the current Guardian cards in the current pool.
Mm.
I've got a feeling that I'm probably going to levitate and gravitate towards Guardian just because I like that playstyle.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a common, so I'm expecting this will see a lot of play. He's like Swift Recruit is played in like nearly every deck.
I'm going to be honest with you. It didn't need floating memory, honestly.
No, I probably didn't, but it'll be nice.
Like,
It's
give it 5 damage while you're at it. It's already overvalued, I think. It's a really good card.
yeah, no, definitely. So like, I see it's just becoming one of those cards that's played in most decks, and then probably sideboarded out when you're versing a mage.
Like even in Fire, even playing this in Fire and
Oh
Chromatic
yeah,
is amazing. Just sits on
yeah,
the board until you don't want it on there anymore.
yeah, and it just forces attack. So you think about the Lorraines now, especially once they're level 3 and they've got. Sometimes if you're playing from behind, you don't really want to play an interceptor except maybe Swiftfoot Recruit because it's got floating memory. But if you're playing fire, you're playing water, what interceptors do you have that generate you card advantage or replace themselves? Shieldmate is now one of them. So water, you can play a paladin, use the floating memory to draw a card, and that kind of replaces itself. But fire does not have any ability to put out an interceptor and then
It's actually a
reap reward from
card.
it.
It's a card where in Dawn of Ashes, Fire has been Crave Shock discarding Tempered Steel because it's not a class bonus floating memory.
No.
This you could just have this instead of Tempered Steel, and it's more flexible than Tempered. Sorry, you have this instead of Tempered Steel, and it's more flexible than Tempered Steel.
I'd probably still run Tempered Steel,
because it's fire.
just because it's fire for your Rending Flames, fire momentum. But in builds that may be like your Assassin builds that run Tempered Steel to discard it, maybe they run Shield Mates now. But yeah, your point of like just this taking a little bit of aggro and protecting other units, not just your champion, which I feel like Bushwhack Bandit, Gildus. But Bushwhack Bandit, love the idea of critical, love the idea of like making opponents
so
discard,
squishy.
and it just gets destroyed. This actually gives it a little bit of opportunity. So, and there's going to be other allies that we probably haven't really thought of. Banner Knight protects your Banner Knight.
Phalanx Captain. This thing is
protects your Phalanx Captain.
You just chuck this in aggro win Lorraine. It's just another human that you can throw in the mix.
Yeah, obviously you're still susceptible to sweeps, and you're always going to be. But obviously you have a tool now to play around. Like the sweeps are only dangerous on one turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely think this is going to see a lot of play. Touching back on Morgan, I think Morgan is It's definitely going to be a sideboard card
I think so
at the
too.
moment, if I think of current meta. But the more prevalent water becomes,
The longer the games go
Yeah.
out, the more that third
Yeah.
effect gets beneficial. Like just like an Orbit Glitter, you know, when Prelude times or even at start of Dawn of Ashes time, there was a time where it was slow enough where people were running Orbit Glitter and they were getting
Yeah.
the like Wind Lorraine versus Wind Lorraine. I think were running Orbit Glitter because they would get more value out of it. So if the meta is to slow down, cards like that let you glimpse and see your deck more than your opponent will pull you ahead.
Yeah. Now, do I think so? I don't think these cards are going to be super playable right now if the card's revealed, but obviously we haven't seen the full set. However, I do think this SIG is probably going to be somewhat desired.
100%.
Definitely, definitely got
100%.
some spice in that one there. And yeah, Morgan Soul Guide.
Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully, once again, thanks Weebs the Shore for giving us an opportunity to reveal some cards. Hopefully, we can do it more down the track. There is many more spoilers to be coming this week. We've got lovely other creators that are getting involved. I do believe
we'll have all the links.
Yeah,
we'll put all the links in the description. So there is, at time of recording, this may have come out, main decks. There is Lineage Break. There is, that's off the top of memory if I can do them all. There is Recollection. Then there was us.
So there's main deck, then there's Lineage Break, then us. Then there is Red Zone Rogue, then Adventure
Red Zone,
Code,
Adventure
TM32,
Code. So that's
Vazarum,
Recollection Podcast.
Bestial
Vazarum,
Frenzies,
Bestial Frenzy, which is Yeti. And that's it. And then I think there's just a couple more coming from Weebs of the Shore.
Very exciting.
Yeah,
times.
super pumped to get spoilers. It's exciting. It's like to having given this and then have a few days to make that atrocity that video.
Yeah, right. But yeah, thanks guys. We're going to leave this one short because it's mainly a spoiler video. We will be coming back with some more marketplace and some more other normal podcast stuff next time. You know, write in the comments what you think of these cards, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.